What's up, everybody? It's Concrete Zebra with Craftmaster Productions and Studio One Tutorials.com, and today is a sub. What's up, everybody? It's Concrete Zebra with Craftmaster Productions and Studio One Tutorials.com, and today we're doing a demo of Savage 808's. It's a sub, so let's get into it. I know you guys want to hear the sounds. You want to hear, man, Zeebs, why do I need another 808 pack? I don't need an 808 pack. Well, I mean, you can be the judge. I got 30 brand new 808s handcrafted by the expert Soundcraft Synthesis by yours truly, layered and just distorted to perfection. This is Savage 808s because they're straight savage. They're all aggressive and really easy to use. Each one of the samples, when you scroll through the folder, is key. The key is indicated at the end of each one, and the reason I did that because these are the keys that I typically start composing in whenever I go to work, and I find that sample libraries that have all of their samples tuned to C, when you want to work up in higher octaves and stuff, it doesn't have the same quality that you get when you hear it with C, and I don't want to make all my beats in C, so I don't want you guys to either. So I figure I'd give you guys like 5 different notes to choose to, and then going up a couple semitones isn't gonna mess everything up. So you got a decent spectrum to hit with these samples. So let's get right into it. I got a drum pattern loaded up from Future MIDI Drums, available on Studio1Tutorials.com, and this pack is $12.99, super cheap for what it is. And listen, man, like I'm never gonna sell you guys a pack of 100 fucking 808s with 67 that you're not going to use. You know what I mean? These are all I'm not trying to bang you guys in the head for $97, lying to you, telling you that this is going to change the sound of the genre, but this is definitely going to level you up in your sound. So let's just listen to it. So that's your typical basic 808 Mafia, 21 Savage type of vibe, nice and distorted. Now if I wanted to work a little bit higher up in F sharp, F sharp, up in G, I would choose something like this. And typically, if you had a sub that started in the key of C and then you moved it up this high, you'd lose a lot of that, low end. But as you hear, you're not losing any of that here. Buzzer beater. This is another special one. It's got a couple stages of serial distortion in that one. That's really dope for like on some Euro EDM. I mean, even street shit, you can incorporate it, man. This is not a pack for the basic producer. This is you're gonna have to have some nuts to put these out. next up, deep cover. Taking it back down to C. Remember, you want to change your root notes with these. And see something like this if I wanted to go down to A. Everything sounds good when you transpose it. Nice deep sub. See, when you hear these, I designed these all from a wavetable synth, so I'm not just like stacking a sine wave. Like, you know, a lot went into these. A lot of the distortion that you're hearing is coming from, you know, manipulating the wavetable, messing with the hard sync and things like that. You know, different wave shapers. So it's unique. It's not something that you're going to get from a plugin, which is what's giving these a you know, a really nice unique sound, like this one. And that's what I wanted to do was just give you guys 808s that haven't been heard before, you know, so you could get, you know, really start getting into making your sound. That's dope. I like that one. Hella vanilla. This is you think of this one like you know, something that you could start with and turn into a sound that's your own. It's just like a good you know, just like a good starting point. So you've got a good shape on here, so you can hit it with a limiter, bring all that up, you know, compress the shit out of it, really shape that tone and make it your own. This is like typically I wouldn't like a sound like this, you know, but just I just wanted to give you guys a whole bunch of everything, and the way that I clip that sound and make it, you know, and give it that, you know, give it that level of distortion. It's just something that you're not hearing right now. So do not be afraid to sound a little different in your subs. There's a bad baby right here. Listen to this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that one's fun. Nasty. Oh. Like I said with the C's, I really tried to, you know, put a lot of harmonics on it, you know, just being lower so you could hear it well. if you got good headphones on, you can really tell, like, even with the addition of all this nasty distortion in the harmonics, you're not losing any low end. I spent a lot of time, picking the right EQs, putting together the right analog signal chain with the emulations from Slate. Those are such amazing plugins. I couldn't have made this pack without them. This isn't just putting putting samples through Decapitator and using stock EQs. Like this is a really well vested pack. Ooh. Yeah, somebody's gonna make a hit with that one. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Ceiling is the roof. Yeah, I like that one. All right, now these last two, this is, if you guys are trying to make this type of beat, this Kid Extension, new kid out of Broward County, currently incarcerated. Once he gets out, like, shit's gonna be fucking so lit for him, bro. But if you go and look up the SoundCloud or on YouTube and you see the tracks that he's done, you're gonna notice that there's a distinct sound, and that distinct sound is just like somebody who doesn't doesn't seem like they know how to mix. And if that's not the case, and they went for that sound on purpose, then that is really fucking cool. I definitely respect and applaud that shit for just going left. But if you the 808's is just like, and it's just too much bass, and it's taking up all the headroom in the track, and it's limited to shit. And in order to get that sound, of just the crazy, insane oversaturation, what you wind up doing is you wind up sacrificing a lot of the lows. So what I did was I purposely designed 2 808's to get you in that vibe. So if you're wanting to make this type of beat, for your BeatStars, for your SoundCloud, and get them views and everything, all you need is these 2 808's and then gross beat and some bells, and you're there, bro. But I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I'll probably wind up doing a whole pack like this because the way that it's being taught how to achieve this sound is you're gonna wind up losing a lot of your lows. This one's nasty. This is like my favorite one in the pack. So yeah, man, as you can hear, these drums are savage, just crazy distorted, cut through the mix. You've got, I've spread you out across the octaves so you can compose in any key and really have and really have an 808 that's just hard and aggressive, and cut through the mix and just get you where you want to be without having to learn a whole bunch of crazy mix processing and things like that. Just put in the DAW, go. So this is Concrete Zebra with Craftmaster Productions, Studio1tutorials.com. If you haven't signed up and checked out Music Theory Madness, you were playing with yourself because we were breezing through that shit. Keep it simple, don't be basic, and we'll see you on the next one.